Good afternoon, people of God. Grace and peace from God our Father and Lord Jesus Christ. People of God, today I want to talk about the peace of Jesus. People of God, the peace that Jesus gives is not the absence of trouble, but is rather the confidence that He is there with you always. And some will somehow work all things together for your good. People of God, Isaiah 26:3 says, you keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you. Often we mistakenly believe that peace means having no challenges, no pain, or no obstacles. However, the peace that God offers is not about the absence of trouble, it's about knowing that God is in control. Regardless of the circumstance, imagine being in the middle of a stormy sea with the wind howling and waves crashing all around. This is exactly what happened to Jesus and his disciples in Mark 4:35 through 41. As they were crossing the sea, a fierce storm arose and the waves began to swamp the boat. The disciples were terrified, but Jesus was in the boat, sleeping peacefully. They woke him, saying, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" Jesus got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Peace, be still." The wind died down, and there was complete calm. Then he asked his disciples, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" The disciples should have been at peace because they knew Jesus was in the boat. If you are with Jesus and he isn't worried, should you be? The peace Jesus gives is not about the absence of storms, but about his presence with us in the midst of them. His presence transforms fear into trust. His peace isn't about changing the weather, it's about changing our response to it. When our winds are staying on him, focused on his faithfulness, his love, his promises, we can experience peace even in the most chaotic situations. Trust is the foundation of this peace. When we fully trust in God, we release our fears, anxieties, and doubts. When we feel a lack of peace or fear, doubt, and uncertainty, that is always tied to us trusting in ourselves more than we trust in God.